Hey guys, thanks for stopping by thetradinganalyst.com. We're going to take a look at a bunch of charts. I'm going to go over some really specific levels here that I think are going to help you out this week and make you some money in the market. At least that's my hope. So again, I'm going to prepare you guys by going over these charts, and I really think that you're going to enjoy this video. Before we get into the charts here, what I want you guys to do is visit us here on the home page of the website and just get to know us better. Because when you get to know us better, you're going to see everything that the service has to offer, everything that you're going to get when you sign up and join the premium membership community. You're also getting the opportunity to see what other people are saying about the membership. These are real people, real traders who are inside the membership community getting results just like you want to be getting. So it's a great opportunity to hear what they have to say about the membership. The cool part is when you join today, you get instant access to the same profitable trading alerts that these members are getting and that they're talking about in their testimonials and their reviews. So if you're looking for a new way to make money in the market, or just a way to first and foremost make money in the market, then you need to sign up and join the premium membership community, because you can kind of forget everything that you've learned before, forget all the services you joined before, because this service, thetradinganalyst.com, is that difference maker. There's a reason we've been around for all these years, and that's because our clients are happy and they're making money. And the cool part is you can join today, and when you join today, you're getting instant access to the real-time trade alerts that are sent via text message in real time, so you can trade from anywhere. And these are precise entry and exit parameters. You know exactly what to do and when to do it. I'm sharing my trades as I make them in real time. When I make a trade, I'm sending out a text message to all of the members, and that includes you when you sign up today. We're doing really well lately. We do really well always, and I think that when you sign up and join, that you're really going to enjoy it. And most importantly, the reason we're here is to make money in the market, and I think that it's really going to help you do that when you sign up and join. So I'd love to help you make money in the market. I'd love for you to be our next success story. So at the end of the video, go ahead and sign up for that premium membership. So let's take a look at these charts. All right, so are you ready for some charts? Good. All right. So the first one we're going to take a look at is, let me look at my notes. Google. Yeah. Okay. So we're right here. Google's the first one that I want to point you guys in the direction of. I'm going to kind of move my face over so it gets out of the way of this chart. So first and foremost, this is a big move that we made to close out last week. We made a new all-time high right here on Friday, and we closed at a new all-time high as well. We ended up closing above a big-time resistance. You see this hit there, you see that hit, and you see this hit right there. All right, so now do you see us breaking over that resistance? Okay, good. It's pretty simple, pretty easy stuff here to see, and breaking over that resistance is bullish, okay? Very bullish, okay? And I think from here, this is looking like a flat top breakout, and that we will get a bounce from where we're at currently right now at about 1183 is where we closed at on Monday night. And I think that from there we'll get a bounce and we will head higher based off of breaking over that resistance. Next, I'm going to look at Netflix. And Netflix had an earnings reaction today that, as you can see, is not going so well for it in the moment. But I do want to point out, guys, that Netflix is in a major uptrend, okay? Just going back, looking at 2 years, okay? Look at this action. Just very nice uptrend, okay? So dips over this entire course of this trend over the last several years have all gotten bought, okay? All have gotten bought and given it a bounce. So there's no reason that that should not happen again, okay? At least in the short term. Got to keep the trend in mind and don't panic, all right? That's how you make money in the market, is you stay locked in and focused when everyone else is panicking. So when everyone else is panicking, they're saying, oh, this is it for Netflix. The media is saying, oh, everything is changing for Netflix. You know, it's not really changing, okay? Dips happen. Dips happen in an uptrend, and that's all this is. So I'm pointing out, that's enough talk. Let's get to the specifics here and the levels here, because that's what you care about. So the level here that I want to point out is right around right here at about 330. Okay, right around 330 is going to be that level. And why is it an important level? Well, there's a couple of reasons. For one, it was a resistance. You can see that hit there. Do you see this hit here? And do you see how we kind of traded sideways against it for about a couple weeks right there before eventually breaking over it? And again, we called for this breakout when it happened. So congrats if you guys followed along. But now we have a coming back into this level that was previous level of resistance. Now it's support. All right, resistance turns into support when you break over it. The other thing too is that this was the last earnings reaction right here. So we'd just be coming back into the last time we had earnings, just kind of resetting. I expect a bounce from about 330. So if we head lower, even if we head even below this level, even down to 320 to 300, I expect us bouncing back and heading higher from 330. So definitely keep that 330 mark in mind, especially for tomorrow. The next one we're going to take a look at is Tesla. Tesla here. This is one that is at a very interesting level here. Overall, it looks still to be okay. And if we head into this level, about 300, I think we can expect a bounce. And that is because we have a nice little uptrend here. It started here. You can see we've already got a few bounces right there when it started. And then you can see right here we've got maybe 5-6 days in a row where it hit against that trend line. And then we've got another exact hit right here last week. And we're coming into that level once again. So I do expect a bounce, but if this trend line breaks, I think it's a pretty good shorting opportunity, as I do think that, and I covered this in the last video in much more detail about why I think that if this level breaks, that I think that Tesla is going to be headed much lower. So if you want to, if you're interested in Tesla, go back on my YouTube channel or the blog. If you're on my website, you can go back and see that. I did a video on it last week, and it goes into a lot more detail. But I'm just going to focus on this little trend line here for you guys. I do expect a bounce, but again, if that breaks, that's going to be a short signal. Okay, so you can kind of play it in either direction. The next one we're going to take a look at is BABA. And BABA here is a nice one that's coming into a really good level of support right around 184. I'm going to go over exactly why that's a good level of support. You can see that we previously had this downtrend line right here. You can see it hit several times here, and then we broke over that level right here. And as you can see, we came back into it right here, tested it successfully, got a bounce. I still expect bounces against that level right there, and it matches up perfectly with this uptrend line right here. You can see here's a hit, there's a nice bounce off of it, another few hits off of it right here. So you can see we've got a lot of hits against these trend lines here, and they're matching up perfectly at about 184. I really think that you got to keep that level, that level in mind for this week, because we could definitely get hit there. Okay, so The next one I want to take a look at is Baidu. And Baidu here, what I want to point out is a couple of different things. So the first thing is we've got this nice uptrend started here, February. We've got several bounces here, right here in the beginning of April, again in April, and then right here to start off July, we got another couple bounces against that trend line right here. So if we head lower, this is a really nice support level. And if you notice here, it lines up perfectly with this previous resistance right here. And now it's support. Oh, oops. There's previous resistance there and here. We gapped over it here, and it turned into support there and right here. So we've got that support level lining up with that trend line. That's a level of support that you want to be looking at for Baidu. Now moving forward, we have and if you know, guys, I'm not huge on patterns, but when I see them, I point them out because they can be helpful at times. So we've got a island reversal pattern here. And what that is, here's the island, and this is a gap down, all right? And it creates an island right here. And well, that doesn't create the island, but what creates the island is when we have a gap up right here. We got that with this action, and we had another powerful day right here. So I think that we had our chance to kind of break down, and I don't think that it will break down from here. So I think that if we do head lower, even into 252 to fill this gap, I think it's a really good buying opportunity, as I think eventually we're going to break over this resistance at about 273. All right, so that's the resistance level you want to look for on Baidu, 273. A break over that would be really bullish, and I think it's only a matter of time. The next one I want to take a look at is Disney. And again here, I want to throw this out. Kind of a disclaimer, I guess, or an explanation rather. Myself and the team here at the Trading Analyst, we are not bulls, we are not bears, we're not always bullish, we're not always bearish. We're flexible. So when the market is heading up, when we have a lot of stocks heading up, we're bullish. When the market is heading lower, we're bearish. We trade with the flow. You want to trade with the flow of the market, not against it, okay? That's the easiest way, and you don't want to make it hard on yourself in the market. You don't want to be a hero, okay? You don't want to be a hero and just try to be different, okay? Because in a lot of areas of life, that might serve you well, but in the stock market, it's not going to serve you well. So this last one here that I want to take a look at is Disney. And Disney is coming into, I'm going to cover the bullish move and why it happened in a second, but Disney is coming into a level of resistance here that I think it will take a pause at, and that's right around 113. And you can see that we hit it there, here, there, right here. So it's a big level of resistance, and we've kind of traveled a long way to come up to it. So I think that at this point, once we get up here, we'll take at least a short-term pause. Not calling for some big crash or anything against that, but I think that when we get up to it, that it will take some kind of a pause because it's traveled quite a long ways just to get up there. So usually when that happens, it takes that long to get up to a resistance. We take a little bit of a pause before making the next move. And we actually have an open position here on Disney, and I'm going to go over exactly why we took this trade. So here's the trade. I'm going to go into the more recent action, zoom in a little bit. So you can see right here we were in a nice little uptrend. All right, here's this uptrend. All right, clearly an uptrend. Then we have this little box that we were trading in right there. All right, between these two levels. All right, boom, boom, boom. And we saw this as a consolidation pattern. And when it started to break out of that range right here, we initiated a long position on this day right here, and that was July 10th. Okay, July 10th, we initiated a long position via some call options, and I'll show you that trade right here. And this is our private Twitter feed, guys, and this is for members only. And again, we alert all of our trades via the private Twitter feed, and also via text message. So if you can't sit on a private Twitter feed all day long, there's no problem at all. We send all of the alerts. We actually send the alerts first via text, and then we put them on the private Twitter feed. But it's just a lot easier to show you the alerts on the private Twitter feed because I can't hold up my phone and show you the alerts. So actually, I suppose I could, but you know what? I actually think that I will show you the alert just so you can see how it works. So I took a screenshot of the alert. Let's see. There it is. So buy alert, bought the September, and you can see it on the webcam is where I'm showing it to you. Bought the September 105 calls at 460, and then you can see right here on the private Twitter feed we put the same alert right there just a few seconds later. So we initiated that long position. We put on the private Twitter feed, and that's kind of the difference between the private Twitter feed and the text alerts. The text alerts are just the buy alerts and the sell alerts. We keep it really simplified, but if you want more information, like the stop and the targets, we put that all on the private Twitter feed, as well as the watch lists and kind of our more detailed thoughts is all on the private Twitter feed, and it's more interactive. But again, the text alerts are what most of our members use just for the alerts. So anyways, we got the calls right here when Disney broke out of this little range right there. And as you can see, that was a nice buying opportunity as we ended up breaking out higher right there. We sold part of the position, and you can see that alert right here. We sold half of the position at about a 50 or about a 40% gain on those calls so far. And that was on the 11th. That was just the next day right here. And as you can see, we're already even more in the green right now. So we're probably at about a 60% win so far. And by the time it gets to 113, it'll probably be about 150% win. And that's what we kind of like to shoot for, guys, is 100 to 200% gain on most of our option trades. It doesn't always happen, but on most of them, on a lot of them it does. So those are my thoughts on these charts here. And again, thank you for stopping by and watching this video. I really hope that I was able to provide a lot of value to you. And that's why we make these videos, is so that you can learn and grow and get better as a trader. But now you have the opportunity, if you want to take your trading up a notch, if you want to take your trading to the next level and start making consistent money on a regular basis, then you need to make a change in order to do that. And that change is the premium membership community at thetradinganalyst.com. And when you do that, you're getting instant access to the profitable trading alerts that are sent out. We do about 3 to 5 a week. Sometimes we do 5 a week. Sometimes we do 10. Sometimes we do 2. Just really depends on the market conditions. We're all about quality, not quantity, at thetradinganalyst.com. And that really, really benefits you the most, because we're not just throwing out alerts just to throw out alerts. We're throwing out quality trades because we're real traders at thetradinganalyst.com. And when you do that, when you join, you're getting instant access to real traders like myself who are making money in the market. And when you get access to our trades, you're going to be able to make money too. So don't wait to sign up. You got to sign up now because we've got a lot of alerts coming out. We've got a good watch list made with a lot of good plays, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. And the longer you wait, the more trades you're going to miss out on, and you don't really want to wait. Seize the moment, seize the day, and make that change so you can start making money in the market. So if you want to join, if you're interested in joining, what you got to do is click the button here, or if you're on the blog, it'll look a little bit different, and it's going to take you to, I'll get my face out of the way. It's going to take you to the checkout page, and what you do is you just enter in your name, your email address, the password that you want to use, your phone number for the text alerts, and then you just need to enter in your billing information right there. And if you want to check out using PayPal, you can do so by clicking the button over here after you've entered in your information. And from there, once you complete that process, you'll be given instant access to the back end of the website, the membership area, where you'll find member videos, you'll find access to the private Twitter feed, and when you enter in your phone number, that's giving you instant access to the private Twitter, or I'm sorry, the trading alerts, and the back end of the website also features some educational content that will really bring you up to speed to how to trade profitably in the market. So take this opportunity, guys, and sign up, and I look forward to seeing you inside the membership so I can help you to start making money in the market. I'll see you guys next time.